So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The dear and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones. The road is so long, and so happy Christmas for black and for white, for the yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fights. Stop it. A very Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so happy Christmas, we hope you have fun. The dear and the dear ones, the old and the young. Yeah, a very Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. Happy Christmas, everyone. Feliz Navidad. Happy Noel. Don't get too drunk. Have a good one, folks. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and Merry Christmas. I hope you're all happy tonight. I've been drinking quite a lot today. I don't normally drink, but it's Christmas and it's my time off. I've got a very special guest on tonight. I've got a few people coming on, but at the moment we've got the first one in the back room. Someone who's never been on the show before. Thank you all for tuning in. This is a very big person around the Comicsgate community. I think you'll all know her. She does a bit of like modelling. She does like reviewing stuff. She's a very interesting woman. This is Mint Salad. How are you doing, Mint?
Good. I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Mint. It's really nice to meet you and have you on the show.
It's nice to meet you too.
I've got some more people coming on later. I think it's still quite early in America at the minute, so there's a lot of people are probably finishing work and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's 5 here.
How have you been anyway? I've been watching your James Bond reviews. They're brilliant. I really like them.
I've just been doing James Bond reviews. I've been doing just busy. Just doing a lot of different projects. when I get burned out with one, I move to the next one, and then so on and so forth.
Nice. Yeah, well, I've been following you quite a while now with all the Riley stuff as well. I think that's terrible what happened to him.
What part? What? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Sorry, yeah, my accent's probably a bit weird for you, ain't it? Um, like when he went to see Eric July and Eric July got him
Oh yeah,
arrested.
yeah.
That was a proper pussy thing to do. That was dishonourable.
Oh yeah. A very pussy behavior to call the cops on that shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all. He gives it. Eric July acts like he's tough. He gives it the big un, and then someone comes to see him like that, and he panics and calls the police. He could have just spoke to Riley or invited him in and had a chat with him.
I mean, he even asked people to pull up, and then Riley pulls up, and then the first thing he does is call the cops. Like, bro, you didn't mean to pull up. I'm guessing he was saying pull up, with not thinking that someone actually would.
Yeah,
He's like I'd say internet tough guy, which is not the same as a tough guy.
there's a lot of them that hang around Comicsgate as well, in like the independent comic book community. People like Matt Barr, he's like that. He just likes to gaslight people, and he gets them to like react to him, and then he'll act like they're the bad people. He's a proper knobhead.
Ooh, I'm curious. What's your Christmas plans for this year?
This year, I'm actually at my girlfriend's house this year.
Nice.
I'm spending Christmas with her and her daughter. I got work off, so I'm spending the time having a bit of a drink and a smoke. I don't normally get chance to drink much. What are
Nice.
your Christmas plans?
I'm just gonna be live streaming. That's it. Chilling at the house. Probably make a nice meal for Christmas. But other than
Yeah,
that, just live streaming.
nice. It's a good time to live stream because there's going to be a lot of people wanting entertainment over Christmas. You'll get some good views, I reckon.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I do. Just live stream, watch live streams while I live stream myself. Kind of meta. It's if I need to take a break from live streaming, then I film movie reviews, all that fun jazz. That's pretty much my plan.
Have you got any plans for the next movie after you've finished doing the James Bond ones? Have you got any other franchises that you'd like to review?
So I'm gonna pick Star Trek back up. I'm currently Star Trek the animated series. I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm going in release order. I'm gonna do like the Star Trek movies and like the other Star Trek shows.
Actually,
Also the Twilight Zone. Pick it back up after the New Year.
Twilight Zone's amazing. I used to love watching that.
Oh
And
yeah, it's great.
Unsolved Mysteries as well. That was really big over here in England. We used to love watching that as well.
I haven't heard of that show actually.
It's
Unsolved
an
Mysteries.
it's an American show. It's quite good. Look it up. It's from like the 80s and the 90s. It's got a really good narrator, and they go through different weird events and crimes and stuff, and it's all unsolved stuff, but things that are a little bit odd and mysterious.
I'll have to check that out after this then. Heck yeah, thank you for the
That's all right. Dennis Rodriguez and Kenzo. I sent you the link the other day. If you want to pop in, you're welcome. If you're in the chat, I can see you hanging around. What's this? Rocking my cab before time, I guess. Great
well,
show.
I'm
Probably,
looking it up. It says from 1988 to 2010. Yeah, that is before my time.
yeah. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, Mint? Are you like what?
24.
24. Wow. I thought you were a little bit older than that. Not not
Most people
not.
do.
I didn't mean that offensively. I just
Oh
thought,
no, no. People, I whenever people say that, I like, oh, it's because like I act older than I
yeah,
am.
you're quite,
So
yeah, you're mature for your age. But yeah, I
thanks.
think you like that Unsolved Mysteries. You might get into that. That's good.
Hmm. Well, I'll check it out then. I like learning about things that I didn't know existed.
Yeah, same here. That's why I like getting different people on my show, because I like to learn about people, and they teach you new things, and then you get interested in different stuff. It's good. It's good to socialize.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. What are you drinking right there? Like what
That is
alcohol?
that is Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. I've been
Huh.
drinking a lot of it, so I had to water it down a bit with Coca-Cola because I don't want to get too drunk, you see. And I'll end up.
Nice.
We got
Oh,
sorry, Mint, we got Denis Rodriguez here. Denis
oh,
Rodriguez, this is Mint
Hello.
Salad.
hello.
Um,
Hello, Mint.
Denis Rodriguez is a scientist, like a professor, and he lives in Germany. He's an interesting man. He's one of my good friends.
Ooh, what science do you
Actually,
focus on?
yeah, well, I'm an MD, actually, a doctor.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
sorry. Yeah, a doctor.
Yeah,
Just as good. Still as interesting.
kind of there.
Nice.
A very handy person to know if you're feeling ill.
Are you like an WebMD I can call up? Like, hey, I have these symptoms. Can you diagnose me over the phone?
I
I'm
can,
sure you.
That-
yes.
I'm sure you would for a cost.
I have been a little bit away from person-to-person practice. Been more focusing on getting treatment for people sorted. Like you've seen this case of the guy who was murdered by this lefty,
Oh,
this Luigi guy.
was that the thing in Germany recently? With
No, it was the thing in the US.
Oh, the US.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure Mint have seen it. This guy who was in not work compensation. I work kind of for work compensation, but mostly this man was in health insurance and was murdered like in the back by some youngster who
Right.
the left are just idolizing now because they think the guy is so brave, so smart, and work and fighting for the oppression of big people in behind medicine and so on. It's nonsense. I can tell from my work experience, many of the treatments that doctors prescribe not necessarily correspond, one, to reality, and two, are not always medically necessary for patients.
Wow. All right.
So it's
Hmm.
sometimes it can sound rough if you are on the other side, like if you're a patient. But if you really understand what's going on, you see there's some, for instance, some surgery that people receive is fair, some it isn't really. So should be a balance, of course. It's not everything's about profit, but you have to
The
find this balance in which you also fight for the patients.
It's like in England we're very lucky because we got the National Health Service. So if we have to
Yes.
go to hospital, it's all covered through our taxes and stuff. But I noticed, like in America and a lot of other countries, you've got to pay every time you go to hospital, ain't you? It's really bad.
Yes.
Yeah, and also you get insurance prices even if you don't have insurance. So
Right.
like they'll charge you maybe like let's say 20 grand is like how much a thing costs. If you don't have insurance, you have to pay the 20 grand. But like if you do have insurance, you don't have to pay the full thing. It
Right.
doesn't adjust whether you have insurance or not, the cost.
Mhm. It should.
Yeah.
The market should adjust to the people and should adjust to the demand, but it's not always the case, of course.
Adam Webber has gifted 5 Jonny Scab memberships. Thank you, Adam. He's one of my top mods. Brilliant man, Adam. Thank you, mate. Abu Khan says assassin. Abu Khan. He thinks you're an assassin, Dennis.
Maybe I am.
The NHS still paid for by our taxes and the service is rubbish. Yeah, it is pretty rubbish, but we can't really moan, really, I guess. At least we get it for like hardly anything. Americans got to pay fuckloads.
Well,
least,
you get
like,
taxed pretty handsomely as well.
yeah,
You get really taxed. It's the same in Germany.
right. Yeah, I know a lot of European countries are the same. Yeah, they got they make you pay for all your healthcare. I went to Spain once, and I got ill over there, and I had to pay in their hospital.
Yeah. Well, at least a good thing, if you get insurance here, it covers you all over the EU. So if I would be in Spain and suffering for some illness of some sort, I will get some attention.
That's good. That's good. What have you got planned for Christmas then, Denis? You doing anything nice?
Not in particular, no. I'm gonna have visitors on Wednesday.
Nice.
Tuesday I have to work.
All right.
But it will be all right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
something nice for dinner.
One.
But I was thinking mostly Wednesday, to make it like a nice big Christmas dinner, like late lunch, so to speak.
Yeah, that's the best bit. That's what I always look forward to, the Christmas dinner. I'm not a big eater normally, but I love Christmas dinner. It's brilliant.
Yeah. You're also very keen on cheese, lots of cheese on your table in Britain, aren't you?
What do you guys think about ham on the Christmas dinner? What do you guys think about that?
I don't mind a little bit of ham. I'd have it as like a side. I wouldn't put it on the Christmas dinner. I might have it like separate. But yeah, ham is quite Christmassy. Do you eat ham?
I got Spanish and Italian waiting. Italian ham, Spanish ham.
Nice.
Just waiting patiently.
I like a good ham with the Christmas dinner.
Yeah, in England we normally have like turkey or beef for the main meat normally for Christmas dinners. It changes around the world, doesn't it? I heard in Japan at Christmas they eat KFC.
Man, I wish KFC was open on Christmas here. It's not.
Yeah. I'm having a honey roast ham with Christmas dinner for sure. Kenzo, come on in, mate. I'll drop you the link. Stop perving in the chat. Come on in. Yeah, it's interesting. It's good to get you on, Mint. I've been meaning to ask you on for a while. And when Riley's stuff's over, I'd like to get him on as well and have a chat. He's an interesting bloke. We got a lot in common. A lot of people compared me to Riley.
Interesting.
I don't even know the chap really, but when I had my little argument with Matt Barr, I threatened to grape him like Riley did, and he didn't like that. He started calling me he got really pissed off. I became one of his biggest enemies, and then he blocked me on YouTube.
That's funny.
But he's all mouth. He's just an angry man. He needs to chill out. He needs to have more sex or something. He needs to get his anger out somehow.
He needs to get his head wound treated.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I think he's well beyond treatment. I think he's deteriorating every day. Hell chat, hell Johnny. Yeah, I got Did you two see the little Matt Barr movie I made, the thriller?
Oh yeah.
I did not know.
No, I put it up. It was quite good. It's a little short movie. I made it the other day. Just got to find it a minute. I forgot. I wasn't going to play it, but it just come up. It's called Nominated, and there is some. It's quite disturbing, so I will give people a warning. Obviously, it's about Matt Barr, so there's some dark stuff in it.
It's bound to be disturbing then.
Yeah.
How long is it?
It's only like 9 minutes.
Okay.
It's a really short animated movie. Have you ever watched Malin Mysteries, Mint?
No, not really. I've heard of it. I've heard of it existing.
You haven't watched it. it's brilliant. That's what Comicsgate know me for. It's my little animated series. It's got lots of different Comicsgate artists in it, and they've gone through like an alternate world, and they're all weird people. Like John Malin is like a Sherlock Holmes character, like a Dick Tracy.
Okay, I think the Malin Mysteries was like right before I showed up.
There's a
I showed up around
playlist.
like 2023. Yeah, like late 2023.
Yeah, it's probably about the same time I came into Comicsgate, like last year at Christmas time.
Neat.
Oh, fucking hell, where's it gone?
How do you make these? Do you animate them? Do you put them together in like photos?
Yeah,
Like Premiere?
it's kind of like it's like a cross between photos. I get photos and I put them on an animation program.
Okay.
And it's not like animated like all their bodies move. It's just very basic South Park style animation.
Okay, cool.
Really basic. Like it's more about the story than the animation. Really, I take pride in writing the story.
Well, I'm excited.
Head trauma is not just major trauma of going through a windshield or falling 10 feet onto a concrete floor. It can be small, repetitive traumas. These things can accumulate.
You useless bitch. I told you never to interrupt me when I'm doing my frickin' awesome show.
I'm sorry, Matt.
You're sorry, Matt, what?
I'm sorry, Matt. 3-time award nominee and world's greatest artist. Way better than Driver, Shane Davis, and John Malin.
That's right, and what else, honey?
You don't have or have ever had a head wound.
Well done. I'm gonna get back to my live stream now. I don't expect to be interrupted again, bruh.
Welcome to Freaking Awesome. And what a long, crazy weekend. I have the link there. If you want to talk shit at me, you're more than welcome. More than welcome to talk shit. 'Cause I'm mad today. I'm mad. I had to draw butterflies all day. And I'm ready to fucking go.
I can't believe this is all real footage of Matt Barr.
It is what it is.
I am a somebody. Grok said so. They're all just jealous of my art skills. I can't escape their mocking voices. I'm Matt Barr. I'm superior to every artist out there. People just don't want to admit it. Damn it, I need some beer, bruh. Honey. I'm going to the store. Stay in your room until I get back, and I'll know if you sneak any food. Give me some cigarettes and a bottle of whiskey now.
Well, hello there, young Matthew. It's been a while since I last saw you. How's your day going?
Never mind about my day, you stupid old man. Just give me what I asked for, bruh.
I'm not going to serve you with an attitude like that.
Why are you trying to fuck with me? What have I ever done to you? Just put my stuff in a bag and fuck off.
You're being very rude. You haven't been the same since you had that car accident and smashed your head through the window. I'm afraid I have some bad news, Mr. Barr. The results of your brain scan show signs of permanent brain damage. Since you woke from your coma, your brain seems to be deteriorating at a rate never seen before in medical science.
What does that mean, doctor?
It means you're clinically retarded. In fact, I'm surprised you're still functioning at all. Most patients with your level of brain tissue damage are dribbling wrecks that stand around like zombies and stare off into the distance all day. It seems you're extremely lucky, Mr. Barr. You may be prone to explosive outbursts of violence and aggression. You will also experience uncontrollable delusions of grandeur. To counter these side effects, I highly recommend vast quantities of medical marijuana.
I never had an accident, you old prick. You got receipts for that? You're making me mad. You don't want to see me when I'm mad. Give me my whiskey and cigarettes, old man. Don't make me ask you again. Stupid old fuck. How dare he not serve me cigarettes? I'm Matt Barr. I'm somebody.
The free
He should have
candy's
just shut up,
backwards on
though.
the other side.
He just had to go and wake the dragon. People don't realize I'm like a pit bull when I'm unleashed. I hope I can get this blood out. Honey, I'm going online. Don't disturb me. And make sure the dishes are washed up or you'll get the belt.
Wait, it's true, guys. How they doing now? Not good, Fug Man. I mean, this is the thing. Like, you're better off just staying here and trying to do better work. But everybody's kind of like the grass is greener over there. There are a lot of people who do that. And then they all orbit together in a little patch and accuse John Malin of cheating. Did you guys see this?
He did cheat. John Malin's just a dirty, fat cheater. There's no way on earth a man could draw a pumpkin that fast. He prepared it beforehand.
So do you want to clear the air right now and admit that you did, in fact, cheat?
Well, yeah, of course I cheated, yeah.
If Matt Barr couldn't do it, then no one could do it. Now, you have to understand, John was not kicked by a fucking mule, okay? He doesn't have half of his skull missing to do it.
True.
Fucking retard. You fucking head injury fuck.
I haven't got a head wound. And I was not kicked by a mule, Cecil, you dumb fuck. I'm the greatest. You all just can't handle it. I've been nominated for awards. I warned you, woman.
Night bars in Georgia, under the pine shade.
Yeah,
What's funny is that this does not look like Georgia.
I haven't got a clue what Georgia looks like. I just use whatever footage I could find. I've never been. I went to America once when I was very, very young. I went to Florida for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
But that's the only bit of America I've seen. It's such a big place.
Yeah, there's a lot of different types of trees and biomes in America. Like you don't really have to travel anywhere else to get all the biomes, really.
What part of America are you in, Mint?
I live in Kentucky right now. There's a lot
Oh,
of
nice.
trees, and the weather fluctuates pretty much every week.
Right. That's in the south, isn't it? Kentucky.
Yeah, that's like upper south of the United States.
Nice. Yeah, I want to go over. I want to go over there again one day. I like the south. I prefer the southern states to the northern states. The people seem nicer, I think.
Oh yeah. Southern hospitality exists in the south, and not at all in the north. Everyone's rude in the north.
Yeah. It's all like busy in it in the north, more cities and like arrogant people. Like New York. New York's meant to be like that, isn't it? They say people are really rude in New York.
I've heard that. I've never been to New York City.
I'm not far from Kentucky, Tennessee. That's where
Nice.
that's where Steve Stockton's from, Grey Wolf, the guy that I had on my last show. He's a paranormal investigator. He's
That's
good.
state south of Kentucky is Tennessee, the directly south.
Isn't that also where Johnny Cash and Elvis came from, Tennessee?
I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know where they came from.
I might be wrong. I thought they were like Memphis, Tennessee. I thought it
Yeah.
was that sort of area.
And this Elvis, yes.
Nice.
Well, so,
Which state do you want to visit the most? Just based on the reputation alone.
either New Orleans or Texas, I reckon.
Okay. I haven't been to New Orleans. I've been to Louisiana. That's New Orleans is within Louisiana, the state.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Louisiana. I got it. I'm confused with that.
Texas, the climate is different depending on which side of Texas you're at. West Texas, there's a lot of plains. East Texas, there's a lot of trees.
Right. Yeah. I like the desert. The like cowboy side of Texas. I think I'd visit that.
Yeah. Cowboy side Texas would be the West Texas, I believe.
Nice. You got a lot of knowledge about America. Have you studied a lot about the different states then, Min?
I've traveled to this different states. I did not give a shit about the different states until I traveled to them. So, like, I've driven all across the country probably like 20 times since 2020. I traveled 20 times, just anywhere in the United States, pretty much. I haven't been to New England, but the other states I've been to.
Your accent sounds very like Western American, like closer to Californian.
Yeah, I'm from Washington State. I lived there for 19 years, and then I traveled pretty much everywhere, and I feel like, speaking of accents, the accents are very subtle depending on where you're from in the South. Like, if you're not from the South, they all sound the same, but they're actually really regionally specific. They have like different variations to them. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah. We got Dark Mind of L says Cash was born in Arkansas, but lived in Tennessee with June. Is that
I like
different?
to call it Arkansas. Even though it's pronounced Arkansas, I like to call it Arkansas because I just like to pronounce things weird.
Yeah, I pronounce it how the English would pronounce it. I know it's called Arkansas, but I can't really see how they spell it like that. There's some American words that I actually prefer, like how you call, like in England you got like a trunk, the trunk of a car in America. We call it a boot over here. I reckon
a boot?
Yeah, it's called a boot.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay, I've seen it's like, oh, we got the boot of the car. I'm like, are you talking about like a boot that a police officer puts on your car if you haven't paid for parking or something?
Yeah, that's our version of the trunk, and the hood is called the bonnet. We call it the
Right.
bonnet in England.
Huh. Why do you call it that?
I'm
Is there a
really not.
reason?
I'm really not sure, Mint. I
Huh.
couldn't tell you. You could probably look it up on Google. It probably comes back from some French word or something.
Yeah.
Because England was taken over at one point by the French, by the Normans, and they sort of brought their language in and mixed it with the Saxons and the Celts. So we got a
Okay.
little bit of French in our language.
That makes sense. That explains
Well,
also the English language, just in general.
yeah. Yeah, America just kind of shortened a lot of our words, and they pronounce them more how they sound. Like our words sound different to how we spell them.
What is it? Chips and fry. Wait, what do you call fries? Chips?
Yeah, chips. Yeah.
Chips.
What word do you prefer? Chips or fries? Just personally.
I don't really mind. I use both, to be honest. Like if I go to like McDonald's or something, I'll say fries, but I call like chips like homemade fries. Like when you cut
Okay.
potatoes, that's more like chips,
Neat.
like thick
That's pretty
fries.
neat.
The confusion comes with chips when you refer to crisps. John.
Yeah,
Crisps? Huh.
Yes.
crisps
Like
like
potato chips, the ones in the bag, like the crispy ones are called crisps in Britain.
Oh, cool. Do you prefer gas station or the petrol?
we say petrol really because
Yeah.
gas is different over here. We got like
Oh, really?
yeah, there's well yeah, petrol's like a fuel and gas is kind of like a gas, isn't it? It's a I suppose nowadays you get cars that are powered on gas as well though, like real gas.
Like, what's the difference between gasoline gas and real gas? I don't know what the difference is.
Well, gas like natural gas, like what you get for
Ah.
ovens and cookers and stuff.
Like
gas.
butane and methane, right?
Yeah, gases that come from propane and things
Yeah.
that run
Okay.
ovens and stuff. Like that's what we would refer to as gas. But like we'd say like fuel or petrol for what you would call gasoline.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I'm going to put the link in the chat if anyone wants to pop in. I did invite some people, but it don't look like they're coming up at the minute. So anyone,
Organic mushroom supplies.
oh, no. Oh, that's the wrong one. Excuse
Use
me.
that link too.
You can guess what that's about. That's the wrong one. Yeah. I'll put the invite in, and if one of my moderators could do me a favour and share Mint Salad's channel as well, that'd be a big help. That'd be great. That's what the mods are there for. Dr. Ben, that's your mission.
Yeah, you can find the movie reviews youtube.com/ASE presents. So that's a doom daily.
Mr. Self-Destruct gifted a membership. Thank you, Mr. Self-Destruct. One of the Comicsgate Commandos. Have you ever watched them, Mint? Have you ever watched the Comicsgate Commandos?
Maybe like a couple of times.
Yeah, they have, if you're into comics and stuff, they have some good shows. I started that. I done the first 8 episodes, and then I handed it over to Patrick Quinlan because he knew more about Comicsgate than me. He had more of a passion for it.
Oh, neat.
There you go. Dr. Ben shared the link.
Honestly, I just watch whatever I come across on Twitter. That's my watching habits. I don't
Yeah.
really subscribe to specific shows.
I guess because you make a lot of content as well, you're like probably too busy to watch all the streams, aren't you? You do it.
Yeah,
you
I
post
do
a
be
lot.
watching a lot of movies too. I got to juggle between the live streams and the movies. It's a fun challenge.
And what obviously you're a comic book fan. What got you into comic books? What was your first sort of like comic book that you got?
I would say my journey to comic books is it started in 2019. It definitely picked up pace during 2022. I drew all growing up, so I just had like an art interest,
Right.
and I liked cartoons, so and I
No.
wanted to get into comics.
And how
like
did
I-
you
Sorry?
how did you stumble across Comicsgate? What got you involved in that community?
Honestly, just the Eric July drama. I didn't know Comicsgate existed until that happened. When Dick Masterson reviewed Isom, and like I found Ethan through that, and
Yeah.
then I became a big fan of Ethan. Got more into comics. Got more into Comicsgate. It's kind of like I have like a table full of Comicsgate books that I'm going to review. Oh yeah, by the way, now speaking of reviewing comics, starting in 2025, every Monday, Mint's Got Issues is coming back. I'm gonna review all the issues that I have. I have so many comics to review, so that's coming
Nice.
up. Comicsgate Kings, indie books, mainstream books, anything in between, anything I've got.
Brilliant. I think that everyone loves a good review, especially of a comic book. It's interesting to see different people's opinions on the art and the story as well, because obviously they're subjective, aren't they? Like different people like different styles of comics.
Oh yeah. And it's interesting seeing where people focus their attention in the comic books.
Yeah.
Like they're like writer focused or like art focused or both or neither. It's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, like I thought a comic book that like I really like that like got me even more into comics. There's The Astounding Wolfman by Robert Kirkman. Also, The Walking Dead too got me. I mean, that's a little bit normie-ish, but you know, like it's good. It's great. It's wide for a reason. It's great.
Yeah, I saw some of the Walking Dead comic books. They actually look quite good. I was looking at
Yeah.
them on eBay. Yeah, but
They are pretty good. I have a bunch of the companions here. Also Invincible. I read that before watching the show. Have you seen the Invincible show?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I read it before the Invincible show came out.
Right, I have to look that up. The Invincible. I didn't even know until you mentioned earlier that there was an animated Star Trek series. I never knew about that.
Oh, yeah, I think it came out in the 70s, right after the original series came out. And they still had the actors, but I think it was cheaper to animate it than to have the actors there. It's definitely a different performance. Some of the actors are not as good as voice acting as they are just regular acting, and you can definitely hear it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Are you into Star Trek, Denis? Have you ever watched anything like that?
I started watching it, yeah, a while ago, maybe a few months ago. But then I let go of that Paramount subscription. But I found it really interesting on how it could get a handle of you, like just catch your attention so well. For being episodes are seemingly long compared to what is produced at the moment. Really catches your attention, and it's timeless, which is funny.
I like the my favourite ones were the Picard ones. I liked Jean-Luc Picard and Janeway as well. Captain Janeway, she was good.
I have not gotten to those yet, but I'm excited to get to those and have an opinion. I hear a lot of people's opinions about TNG and Voyager, and I'm just like, I want to have the opinion. I can't wait to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do more reviews like what you do. It takes a lot of work though, Mint. It's a lot of hard effort to do that, editing your videos and remembering everything you've picked out of the film. It must be quite hard. You must have a good memory.
I find it's easiest to just think about what happened in chronological order and the emotional impact that each event has to my movie watching experience. That's what I mostly focus on. And it's all unscripted.
Yes. I remember you mentioning that an interaction on X, that you have no script. You just go by memory and emotion, basically.
Yeah. And I also, when I'm editing these videos, I like to take out the pauses in my words. But pretty much that's the only editing I do is just take out pauses. Everything else is unscripted. I feel like it's a great way to practice talking, because I was not really much of a talker before doing the mint salad saws. Selectively mute is probably the correct term, and I didn't really talk much at all before doing mint salad saw. So it's a miracle that I'm talking right now.
Yeah, well, I understand what you mean, because I was always like that. I found it harder to write stuff down. Like, I'm in a band as well, and a lot of in the band they like to sit down and they like to write a song together. I kind of just like them to play a beat, and then I'll make the song up as I hear the music. I don't like writing things down. It complicates things sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's better to wing something, just to freestyle it.
I mean, yeah, jazz is good for that too. I think you'd like jazz. What instrument do you play?
I'm a vocalist. I can play a little bit of guitar and keyboard, but I'm the lead vocals in my band.
Ooh, neat.
I'll put one of my songs up if you want. If you want to hear it. It's very it's like heavy punk. I don't know if you're into that sort of stuff.
Heavy punk. That sounds like an interesting combination. I'm down.
Do you like communists, Mint?
Am I what?
What's your opinion on communists?
Well, I like capitalism, and I don't think communism can work because of humans and human nature.
That's a brilliant answer. Good deal. Yeah. I got a song that I wrote. It's called Red Flag, and it's about communists taking over England.
All right.
The video's not that good. I never made a proper video for it, but the song's actually pretty good. I'll put it up. I won't play it all because it's like 5 minutes long, but I'll play like the first half for you.
All right.
He's got like Greta Thunberg in the New World Order and stuff like that. I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, you see.
Technocracy is in place. The New World Order is now official. They're going from beta to 1.0. That means New World Order. This is it. We are in the New World Order. We have crossed the line as of right now. Down in the center of the city, there's an army of unwashed, whinging about climate change as if they give us militant Marxist crusties, claiming to save the world. Puppets of Gates and Soros, led by a little girl. The smell of wealthy students is getting up my nose. I try so hard to evade it, but it's everywhere I go. The communist agenda, this European state, it's captured all your children. You can retaliate. The red flags flying on the streets of England. The red flags flying on the streets of England. The red flags flying on the streets of England. There ain't no hope in the streets of England. The red flags flying on the streets of England. The red flags flying on the streets of England. The red flags flying on the streets of England. There ain't no hope in the streets of England. Abandon all positions. Surrender all your arms. Europe is now your overlord. Welcome to Animal Farm. You can't escape their judgment.
You're imprisoned by their views. They laugh at your independence. They feed you their fake news. One for all and all for one. The man on the soapbox cries with his little book of Stalin quotes and a red star on his tie. The filthy zombies gather with banners overhead. A bunch of dirty fascists leaning extremely left. The red flag lying on the...
That's like halfway through anyway.
That gives me the Offspring vibes with the instrumentals and the content. The voice is very unique. I was trying to think of who have I heard that sounds like that, and I can't place anyone.
Yes, I kind of like. I guess I'm influenced more by like. I used to like the Offspring years ago. They had a few good songs. But I'm influenced more like by old school British punk, like the Clash and like the Sex Pistols, people like that.
I've not heard of them. That's cool.
I don't know if have you heard of the Clash?
No, I haven't.
Oh God, man, you've missed out on so many good things. You need to listen to the Clash. You need to go and watch Malin Mysteries as well. You'd love it. You'd find it brilliant because he's taking the piss out of all the people you don't like in Comicsgate. It's good.
Nice.
England is on fire. Yeah, unfortunately, at the minute, our government is actually communist. We've got a communist prime minister, and he's fucking up our country at the minute, big time.
I did notice that. I did notice things were stuff was happening in England. I just wasn't sure like what exactly.
Yeah, well, we got the Labour Party over here. They're basically like that. They're like communists, basically. They're communists disguised as capitalists, and they got into power, and they got this really dodgy guy leading them, a guy called Keir Starmer. And he's just an authoritarian. He's arresting people for Facebook posts, getting them put in prison.
Oh no, that sounds like Eric July.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like what Eric July would be if he was your president.
Yeah, unironically.
I'm hoping. What was that, Dennis?
Pull up.
Pull up.
Pull up.
Yeah, I'm hoping Donald Trump. I'm hoping that he sort of like has a word with our prime minister and scares him a little bit because Trump's a proper man. He can put people back in place, I reckon. Because the thing is, with Keir Starmer, our prime minister, he was taking the piss out of Donald Trump before he got in. He was mocking him and saying, "Oh, he's racist. He's a Ku Klux Klan member." Blatant propaganda, just lies. And then when he got in, when Trump won, he was there licking his ass, saying, "Oh, well done, Trump. Can't wait to work with you."
Are you taking a shower, Dennis? Is that what's going on?
Sorry, I should put.
He is. He's in the shower, just listening.
Midstream shower. Just everyone needs one.
Hey, have you so do you do any live streams of your own then, Mint? You actually you do live streams, do you? Or
yeah.
I'll have to start watching some of them. What's it called? Have you got like a show?
I just do random live streams of me like doing chores or going to the PO box or any events that I go to. I do live streams like I went to Talladega. I went to C2E2. I did those were live streams. I like go places and do live streams there. I saw the big cup, the world's biggest fountain drink cup. I went there. That was a fun time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's anything really.
Yeah, I like traveling a lot as well. I like to see a lot of Kamikaze gifted a Jonny Scab membership. Thank you, Cammy. Another one of my great mods.
Woo.
Denis says hi, Cammy. Yeah, I was meant to have a few more people in tonight. I'm guessing they're busy at the minute. It's still like it's late in England, but it's early over there, isn't it? It's just evening for you.
Yeah, and on the West Coast it's not even 6. On the West Coast it's not even 3. On the East Coast it's not even 6.
Do you go by West Coast time then, Min?
I go by East Coast time. I
Yeah.
living in Washington State and like talking to people online, I would convert the time zones in my head. So now I just know the United States time zones pretty well.
Yeah, the way I always remember it, I just think of the East Coast time, and I think whatever American East Coast time is, English time is 5 hours ahead.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how I think of it too. What do you think of the time zones that like instead of going by the hour, they go like by the half hour? Like I think North Korea goes by the half hour. Is like either a half hour before or after South Korea's time.
Yeah.
India does as well.
Rock
They
cringe.
have a division half hours, crazy.
I was gifted a membership and I wasn't even watching. Well, you're a lucky lad, ain't you? Well done. That's a good Christmas present for you, Rock Crin, because I've got a lot of content coming up next year. I've got a movie that I'm making, like a proper movie, and I'm only going to release it to members only. So if you keep your membership, you'll be first in on it.
Woo! Nice.
Hi, Denis.
Hello.
I was expecting you to type that instead of saying it out loud.
Well, hopefully you can not hear the shower anymore.
Too strange half hour. There's one thing as well on this show. You'll notice all the trolls, all the people like War Campaign and stuff like that, they're too scared to come in here because they get bullied back out. I don't get anyone like that coming here. They'll try and diss me on Twitter, but not one of them got the balls to come in and like come on the show. I've invited my enemies on before. Anyone's welcome on here, but they're all just scared. They're little pussies. So you're safe here. It's a safe show.
But a safe place, but a safe show.
I'll fight any of my enemies anytime.
13 minutes would be better. What are you on about, Catalyst Vault? I'm not quite sure. Strange half hour. 13 minutes. I've missed something.
Might be talking about the time differences when it's half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Safe spaces.
I agree with Mr. Self-Destruct. Time. There you go.
Is there like a specific cuisine to England that isn't anywhere else? Or like that area, Europe?
I guess so. Like things like roast dinners. We have roast dinners over here on a Sunday, which is like a mini Christmas dinner, really. Not as big.
You just do roast dinners anytime, or is it like a holiday specific thing?
No, most English families will have one every Sunday. It's like a tradition, but not like a huge meal like you would do at Christmas, but just like a basic roast dinner.
What are you roasting?
Like chicken or like lamb or something like that.
Huh, nice. Is it like roasting over an open fire?
No, it's done in an oven. It's just called a roast dinner. That's just what we call it over here. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's just the word is called, really. I don't know why. I guess the first version of it was probably done over a fire, like you said.
Hello,
I remember saying toad in a hole.
Toad in the hole, yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Toad in the hole.
Is it an actual frog?
No.
Okay.
No.
British are not French.
It's basically like sausage in a. Have you heard of a Yorkshire pudding? Do you know what that is? Like a batter.
I mean, I've heard of the concept. I don't know what's in a Yorkshire pudding.
It's just batter, really. It's like batter.
Like cake batter?
I don't.
More like like what you'd put on chicken or something like that. Like
Oh,
that
like
sort of butter.
breadcrumbs.
Kind of, I guess. Yeah,
It's
it's hard
more
to
like some
explain.
soft dough that kind of puffs a bit when you put in the oven.
Yeah, more like a dough, I guess. Yeah, like
Mhm.
a weird dough, and it sort of comes out like a little pie. It gets shaped
Okay.
like
Right,
a
yeah.
hollow pie, and you put gravy in it and stuff. It's nice.
Huh. What bread, meat, cheese, food lunches do you guys to feed a fat boyfriend?
Oh, I eat anything really. Me, I'm not really fussy. There's a few things I don't like. Like my missus eats pickles. She likes pickles. I don't really like pickles unless they're on a burger or something like that.
Pickles are great. I like pickleback shots. After vodka, take vodka and
Oh,
then
yeah.
pickle juice.
Oh
It pretty much
God!
just kills the flavor of the alcohol.
Do you
No, it's all the
sorry.
pickle snacks with
We got
vodka. It's
we got the
just
doctor in the house. How you doing, Dr. Ben?
all right.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Merry
I've got-
Christmas, Johnny.
I've got Denis and Mint on with me tonight.
Well, Dennis, it's good to meet you, Mint.
You
Good to
sound
meet
like
you.
you've been drinking a little bit, Ben.
It's possible. It's possible. It's been
Good man.
it's like it's getting late. Well, not late, but you know. But
What are you a
it's been
doctor
a
of?
day.
Oh,
Divinity.
Yeah, he's a spiritual doctor.
Yeah. It's like
Nice.
you get all the legal powers of like a minister or a priest. So you could marry people,
Okay.
perhaps bless fleets, maybe perform exorcisms.
Yeah, you can
You
look
know.
him up, Mint. It's called the Universal Life Church. I studied
Yeah.
with them as well. I'm an ordained minister.
It's true. And that's the one that Hunter Thompson had too. Who
Oh, nice. All right.
We got Mr. Self-Destruct in here tonight as well. Hello, Mr. Self-Destruct. Another commando. How are you doing?
Nice.
Hell.
Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Can't hear
Have
you.
you so Dr. Ben, have you got any plans for Christmas? You doing anything good?
no, I don't
Just
you know.
relaxing, just chilling out.
Right. Probably I'll probably have to cut wood at some point.
Oh, have you got a proper fire in your house? A real
Mhm.
one? Oh, brilliant. I love real fires. They're amazing. They're
Yeah,
very
yeah,
rare
yeah.
over here in England, a proper wood fire.
Here, I'll
Cheers.
What
Merry
about
Christmas,
you?
guys.
What about you, Mr. Self-Destruct? What are you up to on Christmas?
I have no idea.
Oh, I feel sorry for asking you now.
No, I just woke up.
If
I
I
don't.
could, I'd invite you both round, but you live in America.
I do have to. I'm going to be doing like I have to go cook some steaks. I was going to wait, but then I thought they were going to let me cook them later. But
You can never beat a good steak. I love a good steak.
But I thought ahead of it. I put on my headphones and I got the
About to rev up his chainsaw.
No, I already did. That's what I'm saying. It was a day. Like I ran out of wood yesterday. Like I didn't go out to get any because like I went out and I bought comics with my buddy. We went to like the warehouse, and then I was just like dead. Like I got back and I'm just like ah.
Did you get any good? Did you get any good comics, Ben?
Oh yeah. It was. That's what I'm saying. It was fantastic because I went looking specifically for like Mike Barron's stuff, and like I wanted to get some of his like Flash books. Where the heck is my
Look at it.
there? So I found those. I found just like a ton of
Genesis photo. I'm tripping.
That's weird that it even picks it up because it's like my little headphone things. So
Those pick up everything.
I I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like they're better than the whatchamacallit, the
Before Koshka was in the doorway and was looking in the kitchen.
What was that? Bloody hell. Was that your secret woman, Dennis?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can show you like outside. Yeah.
Sounded vaguely Russian or something.
In the doorway. It was a death blow.
What's the temperature outside where you're at? Oh, it's cold.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my little.
Yeah,
little
Dr.
house
Ben
over
lives
there.
out in the countryside.
Yeah, so it's little.
It's like a horror movie.
A little bit, you know. But I like those little light like lamps or whatever.
That's where you respawn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna mute it for a second because.
Yeah, I just woke up, man. I need some caffeine. This advertisement brought to you by Bark Troop Beer.
What time is it where you're at, Self-Destruct?
I'm central. I'm in Dallas, deep in the heart of Dallas. Not Carrollton, not Plano, but Dallas.
All right.
People seem to think Plano is Dallas. By
Like
people, I
the
mean-
city official city, Dallas.
Yeah, like,
Not the metro outside of it.
yeah. No, I was going to go to this Boozy Bird, was it?
Yeah.
I was like,
That
I
was the
see
one.
the start of this live stream or early on, an hour in or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, why not go? Let me look through 8 Twitter posts, find where it's at. And I'm like, okay, let me look at it. Fucking Carrollton, that's not like 40 minutes away or something.
Yeah, this thing
Can I
is
go outside?
centrally locatedly picked. That's my theory.
Centrally locatedly.
Yeah. I don't know what the word for that is.
But I go outside, and this was like a year ago, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
6
That
months
was
ago.
June.
So I go outside, and I have 2 flat tires on my truck. I'm like,
oh,
well, that's not happening. I'm like, not gonna get an Uber over there, even though I would have just wanted to get drunk anyways. Pop up in the back of the live stream. I don't know. It's funny because Alex Stein came through too, and I went to see Chrissy Mayer's show before that, and he was the best part of it. And then I found out that he blocked me on Twitter when even before I had clipped a bit of a show where he's tearing up a cardboard AOC and Nancy Pelosi, and being ridiculous, right? And I'm like, Alex Stein is a threat to our cardboard democracy, and that post got hidden from Twitter because it's like a threat to democracy, so it's like a key, keywords or whatever, right? And I'm like, wait, this motherfucker blocked me.
For
I
that?
was already unblocked. What?
I got
still
some.
into what's going on with him now. What's up? What's this, Johnny? Oh,
I've got some creepy Santa pictures for you now, just to watch, just to freak you out, so you have nightmares.
Oh, great. Now our Christmases are going to be ruined.
That one looks like Alan Moore.
Look at
shit.
Ooh. That is creepy, isn't it? It's like a paper mache mask. Ooh.
What's creepy is the size of that donkey.
Some of them were really, back in the old days, their photographs, they just made them look creepy, didn't they? Just because they were black and white and stuff like that.
that was when the photos captured the souls.
Yeah. They used to. I watched a program about it, and the really old cameras that they had in the cowboy times. You used to have to stand there for like 2 or 3 minutes whilst the picture.
Glass
developed.
slides and such.
It was weird.
This is hypnotizing. MK Ultra.
That smile though, that's so weird. Are these real Santa masks you can buy?
I'm not
Why
sure.
do these exist?
Buy
I
the
reckon
40s.
these are like homemade ones, I reckon.
Mm. You didn't look enough like Santa, so you had to make your own mask.
Yeah, it was harsh times back then. Everybody was thin.
That kid, look at that
Oh, that kid.
Bloody terrified. Look at her.
That makes me think of the Easter Bunny photos, you know, that are just horrifying.
That's
That kid knows something's up. They're like, get me off of this Santa right now. We got the
Yeah.
evil vibes.
The little boy's loving it because his sister's scared. Look, he's just smiling.
Santanic.
Whoa, that's a bad
Oh.
one.
The Japanese Santa.
Oh, that guy's not even crying.
He just looks really drunk to me. He just
Yeah.
looks,
Yeah.
No, it's not drunk. It's jolly.
That's a really bad wig. And
Oh.
I reckon that's
Look at
just
those steaks.
some dad that's come
Right
home
on.
from the pub late one night, and the missus has said, "You've got to dress up as Santa and pretend to be Santa." And he's like, "I'm too fucked. I can't." Look at my face, love. Look.
Dr. Ben is next with the grill strings.
Yeah.
Hey, that's interesting. That Santa could be can be the It Clown.
Yeah. Well, that one there. Yeah, he's pretty evil looking, isn't he? He's sinister.
Yeah.
God, both of those kids are terrified. Look at them. He looks like Saruman from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a bit nicer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He looks like a porcelain doll.
Reminds me of that the guy from an Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, he's a
Carl.
grumpy one.
Jesus, man.
That little kid actually looks quite happy, though. She's quite happy that she's with Santa. But he looks depressed, doesn't he? He looks like he wants to kill himself.
He looks like he's got a black eye.
Yeah.
He looks like he's a retirement Santa. He's about to retire. He's gonna retire to Florida.
Oh my God, that's
Oh,
incredible.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's definitely a creepy one, he is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like
eyeliner?
where the hands are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I'd
not
be
good.
watching him like a hawk if that was my kids. I'd be like, all right, time's up. Come on.
no, kids, that Santa isn't real. That's
Oh.
not Santa. Don't.
Oh no.
That's like a
That's
fully
not a
grown
kid.
woman, isn't it? That's not a kid.
Yeah.
That's just like a small woman. Santa with clowns.
Nobody wants to stand next to that. I mean, the Santa doesn't look creepy. The kid looks more creepy than the Santa does.
That little girl, she looks like the girl out of Matilda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that face.
The Santa looks like a wrestler.
Imagine if this was your family photo and you're like, your parents showed you it. You know, remember when you went to see Santa as a kid? I mean, it was so beautiful. Look, I got the photos. What the fuck is this? Oh shit, I just dropped someone.
Bye, Dennis.
Uh-oh.
Dennis is gone.
Dennis.
Come back, Dennis. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong box.
Oh, did you?
Ah, there you are. Sorry, mate.
Hi, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dennis.
Oh, he transformed from a cat to a person.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'm human after all.
It's real.
Only for Christmas. That was just
Oh,
Christmas
are you cooking steaks, Ben?
That's right.
Maybe.
Brilliant. Let's have a close up of that. Look at that.
What's your steak cooking technique?
Uh,
Oh, that's proper. That is. I'd have a bit of that.
I just gave them their first turn, right? These two, and then I just threw these two on because I want this one to be like rare. These two they want mid rare.
Nice.
And that one probably.
If
I don't know, whatever you can get from that.
If I ever come over to visit you, Ben, I'll have 2 of them. That'd do me.
Man, making me hungry now. Yeah, I should get a grill and steak stuff.
I know.
That'd be cool.
I felt my stomach rumble. That's why they call it food porn.
I know. I've thought about doing like a cooking show because like
Johnny, you got another
That'd actually
commando.
be a good niche, Ben. You should do that, like the Comicsgate cook.
That's what I'm saying, because like lots of people, everybody cooks food. You know what I'm saying? And like,
I'd watch
that's
a
when
cooking
like
show.
I'm always like angry when I wake up. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like I don't.
Well,
I don't
the good thing about you as well, Ben, is you've got
Tell
a good
us more.
sense of humour. You're interesting to watch because you've got a good sense of humour that a lot of people don't get. Your humour's very British.
Dennis, do you have a pipe?
Pipe?
Like a classic style pipe?
Like a Sherlock.
Like a tobacco pipe.
Oh, no, not at all. No, I don't smoke.
No, not that kind of pipe. No, if you just
Oh, that
put
would have
this
been
in your mouth
amazing,
and do
wouldn't
this
it?
with your accent, like, well, tell us more. Why do you wake up? Why do you,
Like a
why do
Sherlock
you
Holmes
wake
pipe?
up angry every morning?
I imagine I just pictured Denis sat in like a leather armchair with a Hugh Hefner gown on with his pipe like that.
Yeah.
A glass of whiskey.
Ooh, that's a beautiful sear on that steak.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that
It's
is
like I
looking-
don't want to get it like too close because I don't want to like.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
nice,
that's the
Ben.
first one.
Doing a good
Back
job,
here,
man.
it's like kind of cool. So like he's like not really. Oh, maybe he's getting close. He's getting
yeah.
close.
And thank you for tuning into the Christmas cook-off with Dr.
I
Ben.
know.
And over
Think about
here,
that.
we're cooking a fresh batch of crystal.
Oh shit! We got
You know what? I'm
Carbon
gonna-
Tomatoes, Dr. Ben?
Carbon
Yeah.
Heart in.
What was that?
How you
Oh,
doing,
Carbon.
Carbon?
What's up, everybody?
I'm
Salute.
sorry,
Oh,
mate.
Carbon Heart.
Because on
Merry
stream,
Christmas.
I
Merry
couldn't hear you
Christmas
before.
to you.
Merry Christmas. You say that very aggressively. Take you
How
back
long
Christmas.
have you been waiting in the back, Carbon? I didn't notice you.
Oh, just a couple of minutes. No big deal. I figure you were being dramatic so that I can pop in.
No, I'm sorry, mate. On my screen, I can only see a certain amount of boxes, and then I've got to scroll down to see the other ones. So you were right at the bottom, and I didn't even notice you. Sorry, mate.
No problem. No problem. Hail Dr. Ben with the steak stream. I like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I figured I might as well. I was like, I could wait until after I cook the steaks and then jump on, but then that's going to be like, like an hour or whatever. These things are cooking
No, I
pretty
like
slow.
seeing- That's one of my favourite hobbies. That is cooking steaks and meat. I love meat.
I prefer watching Japanese women camping alone lately. It's been showing up a lot on my
That
YouTube.
sounds very creepy.
Very creepy. I mean, you
Here
can't
we
understand
go.
what they're saying, but you know what they're doing. So
Do you follow them out into the woods?
no, they're in Japan.
Close this.
And, I mean, maybe in my mind I might.
Well, now we know what your favorite videos are.
Yeah.
Right?
Lately.
There you are. Does that interest? I never knew that would be interesting. What you just watch a Japanese woman go camping, basically?
Yeah, fit Japanese woman, like mid-20s looking. Just going camping on her own in her, Japanese vehicle, right? With all these different.
That's a good idea for you, Min. You should do that for some content. Go out camping.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool idea. I
The men
also
are
was
camping with
like,
comics.
oh yeah. Also, I was thinking like I should do some like cooking streams. I should get a grill, stream that too. Because seeing Dr. Ben with the grill, I'm like, man, I want a grill now.
Yeah, you two will end up being like rivals. You'll be like the internet chef.
Have you seen the Sandwich Girl?
The sandwich girl.
Who's that?
Do I need to look her up? The sandwich girl.
Oh, there's an Instagram person, a girl who, on her account, every video she makes a sandwich. So it's like a fantasy where like she looks at the camera, she says, "Oh, you want me to make you a sandwich?" And she makes these
sometimes she calls
delicious
you daddy.
sandwiches.
No, I'm kidding. No, there's the link in the private chat, Johnny. They're just short videos.
Yeah, I'll find it now.
Great cooking. Simple. She's all right. You know?
Sandwich girl. You're going to be looking at the sandwich girl.
Sit there for a minute.
Dr. Ben, are you gonna do a nap stream after this? After you have the steaks, you're gonna do.
No. I finally got a whole bunch of wood, so I'm warm, so I'm gonna draw.
Ben's got wood.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that pesto on the sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looks like
Okay.
it.
Huh.
You ever had pesto on a sandwich?
I have not had pesto on a sandwich.
This
I've had it on
is
pasta.
Are you hungry? Want me to make you a sandwich?
Yeah.
Wow, look at
Oh
that.
my goodness. Look at that mustard. That's so much mustard.
It's like, oh, she's gonna like slow cook it on there. Oh my
Can you
gosh.
imagine that you're working outside, building a shed or something, and she's like, "Hey, are you hungry? You want me to make you a sandwich?" Just an idea for content, man.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That's making
While
me really
dancing necessary.
You could.
Oh,
You
she's
could.
a psycho for sure.
Coleslaw. I'm not a big fan of coleslaw. Personally.
No, I don't like coleslaw. So
It's all right.
Is that ribs?
Not all the time. Oh, fuck.
Oh, is she making a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw?
And never wearing a bra.
I mean, she doesn't need one. So I hate yellow mustard so much.
You like any mustard?
I like Dijon
sweet hot
mustard.
mustard? Okay.
I like honey mustard.
Yeah,
but I don't like yellow mustard.
If you don't lose weight, we don't get paid.
Want me to make you a sandwich?
Yeah.
Careful, Johnny. We might get into a loop here watching like, 10 of these
it's so
fucking
addictive,
videos.
isn't it? Just watching people prepare food. I love it.
It's
is
addictive.
fun.
Yeah. The sandwiches look good, I have to admit.
Sandwiches are always a good night,
Apparently,
man.
Mint could do that better.
Probably, yeah.
You cook mint? What do you like to make?
I like making sandwiches. I like making BLTs. Those are fun to make. I'm not really much of a cooker, just because I'm usually just watching movie reviews.
In America,
I mean,
do you
doing
ever
movie
have
reviews.
do you ever have like toasted sandwiches, like toasted cheese sandwiches? You ever tried them?
Oh yeah, like grilled cheese
every
sandwiches.
sandwich. Every
Yeah,
sandwich
those
that
are-
isn't toasted is raw.
I mean, I prefer toasted stuff.
Yeah,
I
like
like-
a panini. You press it in one of those toaster presses. Those are awesome.
I gotta get one of those.
grill.
I don't like the
Yeah,
soft bread. It's gotta be
something like that.
Mix yellow mustard with mayo, says Adam Weber. Oh, it's a bit.
Is
of a
that how
weird
you
mix.
make Dijon? Or
They call that mustard mayonnaise.
Dijon is more like natural mustard,
ah,
more like raw mustard, so to speak.
okay,
It's not so creamy.
good to know.
I really like
Maybe she likes
spicy
the cream.
food. That's probably my favorite stuff, like hot food.
Johnny,
Spicy.
today I had some lamb Rogan Josh.
Oh, nice.
Whatever the fuck that word is.
Carbon is actually Rogan Josh.
That's what I thought.
Ah,
Josh, not Josh. Josh.
Thank you for
Like the
correcting me
name.
on that. With
But
your
yeah.
elitist British pronunciation of the Indian meal.
But yeah,
But
that's
it's one of my
lovely.
favorites. It's delicious. It's an Indian meal.
I like madras, a madras curry, or sometimes I have vindaloos as well, which are really hot.
Yeah, those are good.
Vindaloo.
Yeah, my stomach can't handle very spicy things.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. They just don't like anything too hot.
I used to like hotter foods when I was younger, but I don't like as hot foods anymore. Probably the spiciest thing I could tolerate is maybe a jalapeno, but not really.
Wow.
I got to run the other stuff inside. So hold on.
I ate a whole jar
I
of
turned it off. I was just about to have a look.
ghost pepper salsa one time.
Oh no.
And I couldn't stop, and it was burning my mouth so good. And while you're eating it, it's not as hot, but once you stop eating it, is when it gets really hot.
Oh, so you just kept on eating it to make sure it wasn't so hot.
Yeah, and then
so
I'm
by
like,
the
oh
end, it just
shit,
hurts
I've
the
ate
most.
half. And then I'm like, oh shit, I've ate 3/4. I gotta stop. And I'm like, oh, let me just keep on doing it.
Well, ghost pepper is one of the hottest peppers.
That was delicious, though. Yeah, supposed to be one of the hottest. Then there's these others, and I don't know how people can, kind of justify them.
I guess people like to sweat. Whenever I eat spicy foods, I sweat, and I don't like sweating that much. Especially when it comes to eating stuff.
I like that. That's the best bit about spicy food. You know it's good when you start sweating. That's your body's immune system getting better. It's good for you. It sweats all the bad parasites out of you.
Good
well,
point.
They say it's actually good for you to eat spicy food because it strengthens. It's a little. Sometimes it could be rough on the digestion, but it strengthens you overall.
Yeah, in moderation, it is good to have a bit of spice. It's good for your stomach.
Good to know. I guess I'll just drop some ghost pepper every once in a while in my food.
It's like dosing yourself with pain.
What is going on here?
Christmas fails.
The failure is the mask and the plastic thing. That didn't do anything. What was the failure there?
It's an iPad.
Yeah,
iPad.
Sonny, what are you doing?
It's going to knock down the tree.
This is, oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That's mint salad in the kitchen.
Yep, that's me all the time.
That's on film too.
Just another happy accident. And then he starts shooting the kids.
Little bastard. Whoa. What's going on?
That was a good one.
Big cheese.
I always
Are you Wisconsin fans? Oh yeah, it's a Wisconsin cheese hat.
Man, have you ever seen the movie Jack Frost from 1997? I think.
Yeah, with,
I have not.
It's on for free right now.
Tim Allen?
No, not Tim Allen. He's got the guy who played Batman in it.
Which one?
Val
Which
Kilmer.
Batman?
Val Kilmer.
Okay.
Does it?
Oh no, not Val Kilmer. Who am I thinking?
Michael Keaton.
Keaton.
There we
No,
go.
yeah.
That's
No,
Batman.
Jack Frost, 1997 horror movie.
Oh, the horror
yeah,
movie.
not that one.
Oh, right.
Snowman. Serial
No,
killer becomes mutated
I'm
into a
thinking
snowman.
of I was thinking of the family movie Jack Frost, where the dad dies and he comes back as a snowman.
That sounds
The
very
stop
sad.
the stop motion one.
No, it's a film with Michael Keaton in, and he's like a family man, and he dies around Christmas time, and he comes back as like a haunted snowman to see his kids.
Huh.
But then he melts when Christmas is over, so they lose him all over again.
They have to mourn him twice.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, really, when you think about it like that.
Oh no.
Could make it a psychological horror movie.
Got him. Uh-oh.
The other gift is funny.
Huh?
The other gift is funny.
Water softener. I'm getting the water softener, guys.
Oh my
Oh, Lord.
Thank you.
And he's gonna drop it.
He's gonna drop it.
Oh God! What
Oh,
are you
idiot.
doing, mate? You don't. Oh God!
Please. Please.
Do that.
Fire,
That
do the
just looks
pause.
set up.
Do it. Oh my God.
Did you eat that ornament?
You're gonna have to take the dog to a.
Did you eat all
a
that
vet.
too?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just a prank.
Oh,
3, 2, 1.
Ah.
Money shot.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a snake.
Oh fuck! There was a snake in the tree.
That was gross. Hell.
Oh, virtual reality.
Oh shit.
God Almighty.
Is that you, Noel? What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there?
He's gonna knock it down.
You can come back out now? Oh, there you go. Nope.
No, he's just a little guy.
I just broke my back.
Well, that's a way to. That's a way.
You can turn on the light.
These ain't really fails, though, are they?
No, very
They're
few.
kind of like a Christmas.
I
thing.
love Monday.com.
What's Monday.com?
Or like you've been framed.
Tax.
We got a show over here in England where you just send in your home movie clips, like funny ones, and you get paid for it. And they
Oh,
play
like
it.
America's home videos, but
Yeah,
in-
like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we had something like that too. I don't know if it still exists. I haven't seen it.
America's Funniest Home Videos exist with what's the guy's name? Carbon would know.
The last one I remember was Bob
Bob
Saget.
Saget.
Bob Saget was the
What was
host.
his name? He's the
new
geeky
one,
guy
I don't-
from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, Alfonso
Smith?
Ribeiro.
Oh,
Alfonso
Carlton.
Romero as the host,
Yeah,
who's only known for his
Carlton.
dancing.
Huh.
Yeah, Alfonso Ribeiro.
Carlton, yeah.
John Bangeron.
Bergeron?
Bergeron.
Yeah, prank videos have gotten way out of hand. Did you guys see the latest thing where there was a guy who he went to a supermarket and he sprayed pesticides all
Oh
over
my
the
God.
produce?
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not see that.
Well,
I hope
and
it
he
wasn't
filmed
at my
himself.
local place.
I saw
And then
that.
he got caught by the cops though. He got arrested.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
So,
Good.
That could
Relatively
be like
happy ending.
domestic terrorism or something.
It's
Yeah, they
good
said
for
it is.
police to
It's like
actually do their jobs. Most of the time, they're just fucking about. I like it when the police actually do their work properly.
Hey,
What did
Carbon,
that happen again?
is this a red flag?
What drink is that?
Can't even see the shit. I don't know. My cousin just handed it to me.
It's okay.
Mezcalazo.
You can take it.
Is your cousin in there with you, Mr. Self-Destruct?
No.
Oh.
My birthday was the other Wednesday.
Is that
11.
tequila?
40%.
It's like tequila, yeah. Mezcal.
Yeah, it's like tequila, but it makes you want to throw up with every sip.
Oh, mezcal, yeah, it has a strong flavor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really that into it.
Spirits distilled from agave, 40%, 80 proof, 1 liter, and that's what I got down to. So when I said I had alcohol poisoning, I was pretty damn sure about it. But
Wow.
I don't think this much will do it to me. Cheers, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hope I don't throw up right now.
Don't die, please.
I'm worried about you.
I appreciate that so much.
He's
Johnny.
like that. He's the biggest drinker in the Comicsgate Commanders. He doesn't feel any pain.
I'm such a lightweight. Like I barely drink. I'll take like maybe 2 shots and then throw up.
This would be like one day.
I get like that. If I drink
And then the
like,
rest,
if I drink like lager or beer, then I get really bad. I vomit and all sorts. But if I drink whiskey or something like that, I'm fine. Spirits, I'm all right with.
Yeah, I find that a nice smooth liquor, you end up feeling better than if you drink some weird, like even beer now, like makes me feel terrible. And
Yeah,
it's like a nice.
There's a lot of gas in it as well, isn't there? It makes you like feel weird.
But I could drink nearly a whole bottle of Jägermeister just fine. You know, like 750 milliliters. To me, that's a really good taste. Have you ever had Jägermeister, man?
No, I haven't.
Wow, it tastes like direct cough syrup. It's like 56 botanical. Whatever it says.
It's like no alcohol flavor, just straight cough syrup. The flavor.
Oh, there's
35% alcohol by volume. It's like cough syrup should be.
Oh, okay.
And there's a beer on it.
Kind of tastes like mouthwash, to be honest.
Think mouthwash? Huh.
Yeah, it's minty mouthwash.
I think of like licorice.
It's got a very light mint flavor to it. What does have a mint flavor to it, if anybody's had it, is absinthe.
I haven't had absinthe. I feel like absinthe tastes like
expensive.
licorice to me.
Yeah.
Mint salad. Would you say that Ethan's probably one of your favourite artists in Comicsgate then?
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
I've got.
Ethan was in the chat earlier.
Was he?
I did see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
And
Shit.
nobody said hi.
Oh, sorry, Ethan.
I did. I told him.
Dennis, man, Johnny.
I don't
Yeah,
always.
he said Merry Christmas.
Merry
With
Christmas.
an exclamation point.
I'm gonna
Put some energy into that.
just for mint salad, because she's never seen Malin Mysteries. I'm gonna put on Ethan's episode when he gets introduced.
Nice.
All right.
Because Ethan comes in like halfway through the first season. You might want to watch the few episodes before it, but this is just his episode where he gets introduced to it.
Okay.
And I'll follow that up with my dreams about Ethan.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a previously on Malin Mysteries. Here you go.
Oh, it works.
Big bad booty daddy.
Previously on Malin Mysteries.
Malin.
Sean, can you hear me? I need your guidance.
John Malin, legally
Choke out.
distinct from.
I'm from the Michigan Badlands. I was once known as the king of black entertainment. I'll deal with this. Thank you for your ghetto hospitality. I'm not even going to inquire into why Gary Boozy just tried to gun us all down.
Your comic caused the downfall of mankind.
He is likely armed and should be considered extremely dangerous.
I've told Cecil to take her to Dale Keown's place.
Cecil. Malin and Cecil. Thanks, AI.
It's the dollar store variants. It's like finding Mexican Superman.
Exactly. Oh my god.
This is set in an alternate world after Cash Grab 6 or 5 has caused a massive portal to suck so many Comicsgate and others into a different dimension.
Yeah,
Controlled
basically.
by the New World Order, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, Oprah.
In this story, you got Cecil in the real world. He created Cash Grab 6. And Cash Grab 6 was so offensive that it caused world wars and there was uproar. And Elon Musk basically had to build portals to get humans into another world to save them. And this is the world that this is based in.
Thanks, Cecil.
Cecil, yeah. That's how we say it in England. Cecil.
Okay. Interesting.
Choke out. Wake up. You're having one of your Judge Dredd dreams again. You need to go easy on the bong, dude.
I almost caught him this time, John.
There's no
How long have
bong,
I been
man.
asleep?
You've been out cold since I kicked your midget hookers
There's a bong
out.
on the floor.
Oh, I
Good night,
see
though,
it.
John.
That's
That
funny.
was some strong shit.
You have to understand
This is a
choke out.
full joint.
My weed isn't like the damp, sticky icky you get in jolly old England. The big wolf has Cali connections. My weed will take you to God. Go easy on it.
So you heard anything more about Ethan yet?
One of my ninjas in the Malin militia gave me some information on Ethan's location.
Well, where is he then?
Word is that Ethan started a cartel and runs a nightclub called the Frog Rooms. That's apparently a cover for a bigger, less legal operation.
He always did know how to make the best out of a bad situation.
Ethan, or the Big Frog as some call him in the hood, is pushing comic books on the streets. In alternate Earth, this is punishable by death. He may have paid off the local authorities. We need to find him and remind him who he once was. We need to find a way back to old Earth, and Ethan might be able to help.
Do you mind if I drive tonight, John?
I don't think that's wise. You're higher than Joe Biden on medication day right now. The last thing we need is the cops pulling us over. No, I'll take the wheel.
John, take the wheel.
We should be there in 5 minutes. Don't drop ash on the seats.
He brought his joint with him? You're higher than hell. It's time to get more high.
Over there.
There's
Woman
gotta be
of the night.
a whole
Where
stock
did you
of
get that
joints in
comic?
that
I'm
car.
looking for a man called Big Frog.
Look, John, it's Matt Barr.
John Malin. I wasn't even sure you made it through the portal. I work for Ethan now. I'm one of his underpimps. I help make sure his merchandise is being pushed all over town. What brings you here? It's good to see you.
Thanks, Matt. It looks like you've moved up in the world. It's good to see. I'm here to seek an audience with Ethan. Can you direct me to the Frog Rooms?
Yeah, this episode was made when Matt Barr was still friends with Ethan and he was drawing art for him. So he's like,
I figured, yeah.
It does evolve and Matt does change throughout the series.
Sure thing, John. Follow me.
Here we are, Chokeout. Remember,
his head wound
Ethan
wasn't
might
that bad
not
to
be
begin with,
exactly how
right?
we remember him. Be patient and don't say anything that could anger him. In alternate Earth, he runs a pretty cutthroat cartel. It looks pretty empty. They must have just opened. That must be Ethan's office. We're here to see Mr. Van Sciver. My name's John.
There's a man called John here to see you, sir.
Send him in. John, Chokeout, welcome to my humble abode. It's great to see you. Please, take a seat.
Good to see you, Ethan. I see you've made something of yourself here in alternate Earth. You're quite the celebrity here, too.
I'm a businessman, John. I've made quite an empire for myself here. My people have been pushing
Interesting AI
Cyberfrog
voice.
all over this city. I've got a lot of staff, mouths to feed. They all depend on the Frogfather to survive. My associates Diddy and Fiddy here make sure my interests are well looked after on the streets.
Diddy and
I have a
Fiddy.
few
Diddy
lieutenants.
did
stuff.
7 of 9 over there. Looks after my bitches and keeps the pimp hand strong.
I'm glad you're doing well, Ethan. I was hoping you might know where some of the others are. I found Cecil and Anna, but Shane and Mandy still elude me.
Shane and I came through the portal together. When we got here, Mange was starting to take control of him. In this world, the power of Mange was increased. Shane started to lose himself. Shane, we need to stick together and find the other Comicsgaters. Don't let Mange consume you.
I can't, Ethan. Mange is too strong. I must go. I must find Yanzi. Goodbye, old friend. Be great.
I'm not sure about Mandy, but last time I saw Shane, he was heading west towards the wastelands. If you can find him, he may be very helpful in the upcoming war.
War? What war do you speak of?
The war to end all wars, John. I think it's best you follow me to the war room. I'll explain everything. Party Time Patrick? Do you remember that name? Patrick T is raising an army under the banner of New Comicsgate. Their goal is to destroy any good Comicsgate art and replace it with their Dungeoneer trash. They want us dead, John. Patrick grew bitter. He coveted the title of Comicsgate King for years. Now, in alternate Earth, he has an army of Dungeoneers and they're gathering at an old castle in the north.
An army of Dungeoneers. Those dweebs always envied the more popular artists of Comicsgate.
General Piggy has already started sieging the Dungeoneers' castle. His artillery units are attempting to breach the wall, but we need support. We need your help, Big Wolf. Raise the banner. Call the militia and any other Comicsgaters you can muster.
That escalated fucking quickly.
I'll do whatever it takes to unite Comicsgate. Once this war is over, we can see about finding the wizard and trying to return to the old world. I'm not planning on staying in this weird reality forever.
Excellent, John. I knew I could count on the Big Wolf. Whilst you're recruiting and rallying soldiers to our cause, I'll send a battalion of my new genetically modified frog troopers to reinforce General Piggy on the front line.
The castle's under siege, my lord.
It's the job that's never started that takes longest to finish. Let's go find Shane and unite the others. Let us hope they're ready to do battle for Comicsgate.
Look to my coming on the first light of the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east.
Next time on Malin Mysteries. Shane must be around here somewhere. There's not many habitable places in this hellhole.
I love this series.
That was just one episode. I won't go through them all because they're 10 minutes long, most of them.
Nice.
But yeah, it's actually quite interesting if you look at it. It's quite good. I was quite proud of it as a season. I've got 2 seasons out now, 6 episodes in each season.
Nice. I'll have to look
So
into
Johnny,
it.
is there going to be a season 3, or you're focusing on some movies that you're doing like that?
There is eventually
project.
There's possibly going to be a season 3 because I'd like to end it properly, but I'm going to wait a while. I've got some other stuff coming out in between. So when it does come out, season 3, you would have been waiting for quite a while, and then you'll all be gagging to watch it.
Yeah,
Gagging.
I saw it nominated, the short movie that you made about Matt Barr. I loved it. That was good.
I made that in 2 days. That was my little project. I was going to make it longer, but
Creative as fuck, Johnny.
Eventually, I might bring out a sequel to it and carry it on, sort of thing.
Someone in the chat said it's Hitchcock.
I think since I have a movie review coming up in like 15 minutes, so I think
No worries, man. To be honest, everyone, I've got to go anyway. I was going to end the show soon because it's getting late, and I want to thank you all for coming on. Especially you, Mint Salad. Thank you for coming on, and you're welcome back any Sunday. I stream every Sunday, so if you're ever bored and you want to come on, just
or Wednesday on the Commandos.
I appreciate you having me on.
7 Central.
Thank you.
Ben, you want to fire up a stream?
Yeah, give me like a couple minutes. I'll get the because I'm just on the phone, so I gotta get the computer on and whatnot. But
fired up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You can
Fired
find
up,
all
man.
my socials at autisticboobs.com.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
everyone in the
Thanks,
chat.
man.
Doing something.
Thank you, man.
Well, man.
Merry
Before-
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Johnny.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So this is Christmas. And what have you done? Another year over. And a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas. I hope you have fun. The dear and the dear ones, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. So this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, the rich and the poor ones. The road is so long, and so happy Christmas for black and for white, for the yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fights. A very Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. And so happy Christmas, we hope you have fun. The dear and the dear ones, the old and the young. Yeah, a very Merry Christmas and an Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, and a new one just begun. Happy Christmas, everyone. Feliz Navidad. Happy Noel. Don't get too drunk. Have a good one, folks.